right in the front of the line, that call ahead seating. That's Ron in Denver. Ron, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. How are you today?
Great, Steve. Appreciate you taking the call.
My pleasure. Nice to hear
I
from
wanted
you.
to ask you about Lockheed Martin.
Yes.
They're bringing their earnings out tomorrow morning, and one analyst says their earnings are going to be up about 35%, revenues up about 8%. I just wondered, what do you think of a short-term play?
So if we take a look at Lockheed Martin, LMT, folks, is the ticker symbol. And as we take a look at this chart, it was an ideal set of patterns up at the high. And that's where we want to start, Ron. And so it did two things. It made an A to B equals CD to the upside. So what we like to refer to as a sell the D point. The price target was 349.52. As price was hitting that area on the trading day of October the 3rd, you get a nice little bullish engulfing candle, Rhodes momentum indicator top, and now price has pulled back. So we know that it made nice top. Now that A to B equals CD pattern out there has basically three different areas to retrace back to. Price is below its daily market profile, so that's not going to help you or I at this stage. And what we can see is that price is sitting right around that 0.382 retracement level. Now, the last time that price was down here was just a handful of days ago on October 12th, and price was pulling back with about 1.3 million shares. We're halfway into the trading session. We're at 700,000 shares, so it's similar volume. It's not like the selling has dried up here. If this does break below the low of October 12th, then what this would do is this would have an A to B equals CD to the downside. I don't have any indication yet whether it's going to do that or not. It's trading into that swing point with light volume, or with similar volume, so it may. And if it were, then what this would do is this would probably pull back into the 308.65, 304.32 area would be the likely outcome. That would be for Marietta. So that's what the daily time frame chart is telling you and I. If we go look at the weekly time frame, this says that it has some strong support at the bottom of its market profile, which is only a few dollars away. It's at 320.44. We're trading at 326.94. And other than that, I don't have a ton of information. What is it that you're inclined to do? You know, as you've taken a look at the analysts, what is the trade that you're looking to possibly put on here?
I was thinking if the earnings come out well, since the stock has pulled back so much, that maybe it would jump up $3 or $4. If earnings come back, you know, they do the F-35. If earnings come in and they're up 35%, that should bring in some buying. But, you know, that's on a fundamental basis. I don't know.
Sure. So I would, as I look at this chart, and we just take a look at it on a daily time frame, knowing that it's only done a 0.382 retracement, I wouldn't say that it's really pulled back that significantly. It may seem like it from a high of 351 and you're trading at 327, so $25, and you're just looking for $3 out of that. So yeah, I can see that, but it hasn't really pulled back significantly. I don't have a clear diagnosis, I would say, of Lockheed Martin, and it's almost similar to the way that the market is trading right now. I can make for you the bearish case, and I can make for you the bullish case, and both are very valid cases out there. So it's kind of like maybe it's one of these markets or one of these time frames where, because we don't have a clear direction, that it's better to just keep your powder dry. I mean, I've given you my best take on Lockheed Martin, but even with that, I'm inclined to say, Stevie says, I'm not sure where this thing is headed to.
Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. That was Ronnie in Denver. And so